Hey, good morning. Happy Monday, says no one. It's 5:13. We have a small craft advisory. This expires tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. When you hear the forecast, it's going to put you in Friday mode today because we have great things coming. It's going to cheer you up. It's going to brighten you up. I want to show you our day planner, though, very quickly. It's sweet and tart. It's National Lemonade Day, my friends, so dilly dilly. Look how much haze there is right now. This is our NBC-16 sky cam. Always good to know before you go. Hazy, cloudy, smoky, air quality alert. Check. And not going to be till about Thursday that we start to clear up. Just stay out of the water for that small craft advisory. And we continue to track Hurricane Lane cruising along, just buzzing at 120 miles per hour. It is getting closer, but still south of the Big Island. And believe me, boy, are they getting pounded with rain. Some portions of the Big Island looking at over 2 feet of rain in the past couple of days. That's how much of a soaker this thing is. But thankfully, it is pushing to the northwest. And by tomorrow night, our friends in Hawaii should be in the clear, and that's great news. 73 today, daytime high Eugene, 66 Coos Bay, 77 Roseburg. We're all from the coast to Willamette Valley, up and down I-5, waking up with the morning clouds. Those will push out, and we are actually going to see, dare I say, the sky today. Haven't seen the sky in like 5 days or something like that. It's been so smoky and so hazy. Here's the current conditions. You can see those clouds up and down I-5, noon, 1 o'clock. How about 2 o'clock? They're going to pull apart. We're going to have a pretty day. Oh, I can't wait to see some blue sky. And our air quality is improving as well. Today we are ranked at good. And that's good news. North wind 10 to 15, waves 2 to 3, water temp at 55. I'm going to go for a jog or a bike ride along the Willamette today. I got to start getting some exercise. It's hard to do when it's smoky and hazy. Distracts that respiratory system. And I'm Greg Tanner at 5 o'clock on this midweek Wednesday. Kendall.
Yes.
Do you remember yesterday when I told you today our air quality would be improved? Do you remember that?
Of course I remember that.
Our
yes.
air quality is improved. That's good news.
Good.
That's great news.
That's great. And you were telling me you're starting to feel a little bit better with your respiratory issues.
Yes, I'm feeling so much better. And you at home will be feeling better as well, as we're actually waking up. This is a great sign when you can actually see some stars, which we have right now.
That's good. I haven't stepped outside, so that's good.
Yeah, less haze, less smoke. Let's start you out with our current temperatures across western Oregon. We are looking much better. 87 today, Eugene. You know, my grandfather, Joseph La Sala, Italian. Wonderful man, Italian. I'm part Italian. 68, 89, very proud of that, very, very proud of that. We have a marina layer. You know how you layer a lasagna? This is a marina layer. So we have some fog on the coast right now. That'll push out. We have a hazy, Kendall. Hazy day for the coast. All right, welcome back. It's time now for our Pet of the Week from Green Hill Humane Society. Stace, thanks for coming in again.
Of course.
Always a pleasure to see you. Tell us about this little puppers.
So this is PJ, and he is very focused on cheese right now.
Yeah, PJ likes the cheese. And how old is PJ?
He is 7 years old.
Switching over to Hollywood news, a casting reveal on a movie for explorers of all ages, and there's a new best-selling album of all time. Here's David Daniel with the Hollywood Minute. Well, for this week's Work Watch Wednesday, I'm going to do my very best to steer you in the right direction. Marathon Coach is hiring. Let's find out who they're looking for. That's a Luigi.
Yes, Luigi. Luigi had me cracking up that entire forecast.
I'm very excited for the never-ending pasta. I like a pasta.
The marine layer, like you layer the lasagna.
Yeah, many
That was a good
layers.
one.
Yes, maybe 4 or 5 layers of lasagna.
Do you put cheese in each layer?
Oh, we put the mozzarella, we put the ricotta.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing like a good a ravioli and a lasagna. I like a meat-filled ravioli. What kind
There
of
you
meat?
go.
What kind of ravioli you like? A cheese or the meat?
Both.
You like both?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what I can do for you. Thank you for waking up here at NBC-16. We are at 56 degrees currently, another hazy, smoky type of day. For our friends in Minneapolis, if you have friends or family, 65 currently, daytime high for the Twin Cities right around 75 with some drizzle throughout the day. Tell you what, we have drizzle in our forecast, if you could believe that. Hey, check this out, and I'll show you that in 1 second. Low pressure system right here. While it's pushing to the east, it's also kind of spinning and spinning and spinning, and that means we're getting some of that air from Washington, British Columbia, and some of that smoke trickling down this way. And you have many pets there at Green Hill, and I recently had the chance to come by and kind of take a tour. And you've got not only the dogs, of course, but the cats. You have even hamsters and rabbits. You have so many different types of animals. And look at little PJ here. So PJ needs a good home, but whether it's a dog or a cat, please visit Green Hill because they have such a great selection, and these animals are so well kept. Oh, someone's tired. PJ's a sweet dog, I can tell you that, because I was hanging out with PJ just a bit ago in our newsroom, and I can't say enough. I didn't hear a little bark or a little peep out of PJ. What a sweet Pete. Oh, he just coughed. He's saying, hey, I can make some noise. Yeah, the air quality, you know, when it's as bad as it's been, it really affected me. I have a little bit of asthma, and it doesn't take much to get triggered. And I know a lot of folks at home deal with that too. And you're lucky you don't.
Right.
Wait till you get older.
There's a lot of things that are going to hit me then, let me tell you what.
Good morning, 6:15 is the time. It's dark here in Eugene. Not a lot to see. So we're looking at Ocean City, Maryland, the boardwalk. Look at this, isn't this crazy? We're in Eugene, Oregon. We're watching these people on the beach. And they have no idea that we're even watching them. So it's like we're spying on them. Maybe a better exit out of that. All right, we have a low pressure system pushing east, but it's spinning and spinning and spinning and bringing clouds and smoke and haze from fires up in Washington and British Columbia our way. Pumpkin is so friendly. Oh my gosh. I would love to pick Pumpkin up, but I don't think I could lift her. How much does she weigh? About 65, 70 pounds? 65 pounds? Do I know my dogs or do I know my dogs? Look at the haze. Look at the smoke. This is the South Hills, our NBC-16 Skycam. Gosh almighty, this should be a blue sky. This should be beautiful. But we're getting all this smoke and haze from British Columbia and Washington, and it's just going to be sticking around today and tomorrow. But tomorrow will be an improvement. In fact, today's better than yesterday, but will be warmer today. In fact, Eugene topping out right around 90 degrees. Okay, the air quality forecast. Now, we are ranking ourselves as unhealthy for some. Who is some? I am some because I have a little bit of asthma. It doesn't take much for me to get it triggered, and then you start that hacking, wheezing, coughing, whole type of deal. Unhealthy for some. So if you're like me, probably going to be, affected by that today. 90 our high, 78 Coos Bay. Taking you right now to the Maryland Zoo. Yeah, in Baltimore. And this is the penguin exhibit. Do you know there are 17 different species of penguins? There are. Look at them right here. See them? There they go. Waddle, waddle, waddle. That's cool. All right, current temps 59 Eugene, 58 Cottage Grove, 57 Roseburg, and 55 for Florence. Coastal friends waking up with marine layer, patchy fog, even some drizzle as far north as Newport, boom, to North Bend. Just a heads up for you right there. Almanac time, our high today at 80. We're going to start with morning clouds in the Willamette Valley, and we're going to end up with partly sunny skies. 80 our high, 52 our low, right on track to where we should be, right around 81 and 50. Now today in 1988, it was a warm week because yesterday, our almanac day for the highest recorded temperature was also 1988, but today in 88, it was 96 degrees. And the #1 song in the country this week, 1988, was Steve Winwood's Roll With It. What a great song. And the overnight low was record-breaking low at 42. That's a chilly night right there. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. The weekend forecast looking fantastic. Happy National Radio Day, The Loop in Chicago. Grew up listening to this radio station. Jonathan Brandmeier, Stephen Gary, Kevin Matthews. Great radio in Chicago. Eugene, not bad either. I like 99.1. Locked in. Preset #1. Haze and smoke. It's not pleasant. I will tell you that. Air quality. Alert. Check. Low pressure. Check. This is pushing to the east, though, and right behind it, there's another low pressure system coming from British Columbia, which could bring a crack or two of thunder to the Cascades this afternoon. I spent nearly 30 years in radio. Look at that, the loop. Worked at 18 different radio stations over the years. I look back, it's like a flash. Great times. And I love what I'm doing right now. Small craft advisory. Florence on Don South expires tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. And here's the air quality alerts for you. Gosh, Cottage Grove up into Washington, Medford, Lakeview, Klamath, Lake County friends. Limit the time outdoors today because it's just not fantastic weather for breathing in. 90, the daytime high, Eugene. Coos Bay, 67 breezy, gusts of 21. In Roseburg, 94. And Kendall, it'll be warmer tomorrow, still hazy. Come Thursday, a blue sky, cooler temperatures.
Well, before we say goodbye, can you give us your best radio voice?
Well, that's right. We'll see you tomorrow.